So geographical based on the Germany and the Poland war, as we believe that we can relate that. And actually I see that it's based on actually a book, there was a book named as The Pianist back in 1946, and it's actually inspired from that book. So you can believe that all the movies are inspired from the novels, and uh, this is from the book. And basically it is like the Holocaust. And what do you mean by Holocaust I can't pronounce. It's basically the killing of the Jews by the German people, and how this went back in 1941, 1945, something like that. And actually in that scene, almost 6 million Jews were killed, and that was pretty huge, I think. And it is almost two-thirds of the Jews won the Cannes Film Festival, and it won the Golden Palm Award, which is the most prestigious, like Palme d'Or. Ballon d'Or or Palme d'Or, we can say that, but it's Palme d'Or. My basic purpose would be the term Holocaust, which is I like the most inspired in the movie, and which may I believe that needs to be addressed. What do you mean by Holocaust? It's basically a Greek word which means that burnt offering, burnt suffering. I believe burnt offering. I believe that, and it's actually basically killing of Jews by the German, and especially it occurred in the specific aspect of the Europe, which mean name that time was the Roma. Talking about the Jews, a brief history. Like the Jews were living in the Europe for almost 2,000 years, and they were like inhabitants back in early 19s. The Europe did some initiative, granted civilization to the Jews, so that they can enjoy their rights better. But the situation was worse in the northern Europe, as the Jews were still suffering. They were living in the huts. They did not enjoy the basic rights, and that's how they progressed. So let's move to the Nazi party, you can say that. It's basically a political party back in 1932. It takes me to that, and it was led by the Hitler. So it won the 1932 elections. Hitler won, but what he did, he just banned all the political parties, and hanged out the all news channels, and it was like a total martial law being a politician. And at that time he just started clearing the people that were against him, and that's the time Jews suffered. So the party won the election. The bad time of the Jews started. They almost many laws were made in which Jews were oppressed, they were suffered, and anti-Jewish laws, you can say that. And they were not allowed to intermarriage, like a Jewish cannot marry a non-Jewish. So this was the major rule, and many other, about 1500 rules were made against the Jews. So it takes me back to the dark night of 1 September 1939, when the Germany invaded the Poland and almost killed 6 million Jewish people, half in Poland, half in the Eastern Europe. So that time was indeed bad, and but the sad part is that Germany paid almost $70 billion for the operation they did. Like they provide pension to the Jews that were remaining. They provided many other facilities, and at the end it ended. So you can believe that how this can affect, but all it's sorted out. Still a bad history. The Jewish, the Germany. I hope you understand. And talking about movie, it's emotional. First, the spilsman is with his family, then his family, he has to leave his family. Probably his family dies, and at the end he has to struggle. No food, all oppression of Germany outside. Whole movie is sad, traditional, historic, worthy to watch, and not enjoyable, but historic and good for some geographical students.